If you would with me this morning, turn to the book of Psalms. We're going to continue through our journey in that book, Psalm 37, verses 1 through 20. Psalm 37, verse 1 through 20. I'll let you turn there. My son was concerned. He saw my notes this week, and he saw that there were 6 points. I've narrowed it down to 4. He was very concerned that I would be too long preaching 6 points, but they're a long 4 points, so don't worry, I'll still get it across. Psalm 37 is a wisdom psalm. It's much like one of the Proverbs or several of the Proverbs. On the other hand, it's also, and if you've been following this series with us, it's also one of these psalms called an abecedarius, or an alphabetical acrostic, with a particular Hebrew poetic structure. And it's interesting, on the one hand, because it's like the Proverbs, it appears to be rather unstructured. But because it's this type of Hebrew poetry, it's, in a sense, grammatically very structured. I tend to think that maybe God inspired the author David to write this psalm, as we're told later on in the psalm that we'll look at next week, in his old age, looking back on this, both with structure and lack of structure, because of the difficult way we deal with the topic of this psalm. You see, we deal in chaotic ways with the fact that sometimes it looks as if the wicked are prospering. And I have to say right now, I think in our country we see it. We see many who are evil and practicing evil and would promote evil things. They seem to be gaining power and influence and wealth. And how do we as Christians